Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Football Roundup. It's your boy Jay-Z. This is actually the first time that I'll be covering the Champions League solely, and I actually want to start it off with AC Milan, simply because I think that AC Milan's performance has been very, very disappointing. Now, they played away at Porto, and they got very unlucky. Porto scored one goal, and that was enough to seal it, but I want to address the fact that with the talent that this team has, with the players that they have, the quality of these players, they definitely need to step up, and I'm very, very disappointed to see this Milan team play the way they do, and honestly, I think they might get eliminated in the group stage, and that's very, very sad for the squad that they have. Now, another team that I briefly want to talk about is Barcelona, because they have actually some good news. Now, they actually were able to defeat Dynamo at their home, and Piqué was the player to score the goal, the only goal of the match, and it just gives a little bit of hope to that team. They've had a couple good things happen to them. They've had a couple positives, such as Ansu Fati scoring, getting back into the team from that injury, of course. Also, other players starting to show up for them, kind of reigniting the passion for the team, and luckily they got this victory against Dynamo, and we'll see what follows for them in La Liga, but so far they're still alive in the Champions League. Now, another team from Spain that did really well in the Champions League was Real Madrid. They ended up going up against Shakhtar, and Shakhtar has given them some problems in the past, but I do think that Real Madrid were the better team coming into this game, and they did not disappoint. Now, I don't know if it's Ancelotti, I don't know if it's just the growth of these players, but specifically Vinicius has been phenomenal so far. And in this match, he did amazing. He actually scored a beautiful goal by Real Madrid that was a team play. So Benzema comes off from the side, plays Modric plays a one-touch pass through, cutting through the defense for Vinicius, and Vinicius finishes beautifully. Then after that, Vinicius scores a beautiful solo run where he takes on three players. He comes in on the left-hand side, takes on one, takes on the other. It goes between the last man and then scores it perfectly. Golazo near post with his weak foot. And another player who has also actually always done pretty well, but I mean, you have to do it consistently and you have to do it at the biggest stages, of course, right? And that player would be Rodrigo. Now, Rodrigo got a great goal, honestly, and the person that set him up was Vinicius. Now, those two have had good chemistry in the past, but I do believe it is Ancelotti, but the chemistry has been improving so much between Real Madrid as a whole, and especially between Rodrigo and Vinicius and Benzema as well. All three up top have been doing well. Now, there's only one player left to score, and that would be one of the front runners for this year's Ballon d'Or, Karim Benzema. Now, you guys know I love Benzema. He gets a great ball from Asensio and left one-on-one with the keeper, and he scores, and it's a perfect match for Real Madrid. It's a perfect Champions League match day for them. And one thing that I did notice, which I thought was weird, when did they start doing this? But there were 5 subs. When was that? I don't remember that. I remember that they added an additional substitute if a match were to go to extra time. But I don't remember there being 5 subs available during a match. I don't know if that's just a Champions League thing. I have no idea, but that was like the first time I've ever seen that, or that I remember seeing that. So yeah, that was a little weird, but Real Madrid destroy Shakhtar. Important victory for them, to keep that momentum going so they could take that to the league. And those front three men are dangerous, and even their substitutes like Asensio getting in, doing well for them. Camavinga as well going in for Kroos, and great to see Marcelo get game time as well. They have a solid squad, so they definitely have what it takes to compete in both. Not sure how they'll do in both, but they definitely have the quality and players for that. Now, another one of the big matches of this week was Liverpool going up against Atletico Madrid. Liverpool playing away, visiting Atletico Madrid, and I thought it was going to be really interesting to see Simeone and Klopp go at it. One manager very defensive, the other very, very attack-minded, very high pressure style of play. You could see that from Salah's first goal, that Liverpool were constantly applying pressure, and Salah ends up getting the ball outside the box, takes a shot, gets a huge deflection off of Milner. Wasn't sure who the goal was given to, but I believe it was given to Salah. And then same thing with Naby Keita with the second goal, just constant pressure being applied to Atletico, and Keita scores a golazo, a beautiful volley. And Griezmann actually scores 2 to tie it up, which was quite frankly pretty surprising, because I thought Griezmann had really just fallen off after seeing what he did at Barca. But it just goes to show how some players just need a certain style, a certain system, or a certain coach that believes them and uses them in a certain way that's to the best of their abilities. So Griezmann playing really well, only to ruin that, by the way, by getting a straight red card for just a basically stupid foul. But he's the one that ended up tying it for them. And then later on, a silly foul by Hermoso on Diogo Jota gets the penalty for Liverpool, and he kind of spoiled the party, but Salah still had to convert the penalty, and he did, and Salah scored. Happy for him. I know he's been doing great just in the league as well, tearing it up over there. And then the controversy came in later on, where the ref called another penalty, and it looked like maybe it wasn't as clear, and then he had called it. There was some waiting going on. Then he went to review it, and then he called off the penalty, and that was it. That was the end of the match. It ended up 3-2 for Liverpool. Very important, a difficult blow to Atletico Madrid, who want to keep that great momentum going, and now we'll see what they do over the weekend. Now, the other match that I really wanted to talk about was PSG going up against Leipzig. I thought this match was really important simply because I wanted to see how Messi performed. It's been a bit of a roller coaster ride, but it does seem like he's getting into rhythm of things, and he did great this game. So Mbappe ends up scoring the first goal for PSG by doing a great run, great shot between the legs of a defender. And on Leipzig, Andre Silva gets to the end of a beautiful low cross on the far post and just taps it in. 1-1. So far, I'm thinking, okay, is PSG really going to do this again? Are they not up to the task? Are they just not? Do they not have the players? Is the manager the problem? What's going on? Then Musiala scores and he gives Leipzig the lead, and PSG are in trouble. But fortunately for them, they were able to get a play where Mbappe's on the right hand side, and he does a beautiful intelligent pass to play on Messi, who was coming in. Messi hits it first time, keeper gets a touch to it, hits the post, and luckily it stays in play, and Messi follows up, taps it in. PSG are back in it. Then later on there's a controversial penalty, but it is given, and Messi is the one to step up to take it. And I thought that was a little bit interesting, because I'm pretty sure Mbappe is either first or second in line to take penalties depending on when Neymar's on the field. So pretty good to see Messi stepping up to take a penalty. Lets me know that there's more of a camaraderie going on between all the players involved, and Messi steps up to take it. It's a great penalty. It's a Panenka, and PSG look good. They look like they're set to win. And later on there's another penalty given, and I'm thinking, wow, Messi's gonna get his hat trick. Messi's gonna get his first hat trick for PSG. He's going to take it, but nope. Mbappe's the one to step up to take it, and I was a little confused as to why. There didn't seem to be a reason why Mbappe was the one to step up to take it, but he did, and Mbappe just sent it over the crossbar, and it was very anticlimactic. Don't know what to say about that. It was very weird. He asked for the penalty, took the penalty, missed the penalty, and the game was over. 3-2, PSG take the victory. Now the last game I wanted to talk about was Manchester United going up against Atalanta. Manchester United needed to win this game. Ole needed to win this game. This game had Ole's career on the line. He couldn't have United be last place. There's no way United would have allowed him to remain as manager if United would have lost today. And not only did it start off bad, it started off horribly wrong. See, because the moment I saw the starting lineup and I saw that Pogba wasn't starting, I already knew this was gonna be bad. Look, man, I know Pogba said some stuff in the media that might have triggered some people in the managerial positions or Ole or the higher ups or whatever. But for games like these, you have to put all that stuff aside because you need your best players on the field, and Pogba is definitely on that list. And you could tell from the moment the game started that it was not working out. Maguire again making mistakes, not covering Demiral when he scored the second goal, a great cross and a great header that he was not getting to and Luke Shaw wasn't getting to, and another goal from Pulisic, that the first goal where it's a low cross inside the box and Maguire's not guarding anyone. There's a player coming into the box and he's thinking, should I go for him or should I try to block the low cross to the first post? Which, by the way, should have been what Luke Shaw was doing because Luke Shaw was there. So there's just no communication between him and Luke Shaw, which it could have cost him the game, honestly. Second half, things change. Bruno plays a beautiful one-touch pass to, or I don't know if it was one-touch pass. Well, Bruno plays a beautiful pass to Rashford, and Rashford just goes on his right foot, his strong foot, places it beautifully. United score a goal. They're back in it. Second goal, I have no idea how this happened. They just whipping the ball. No one was there to get to the end of it. Goes through the players, goes through Ronaldo. Somehow Maguire's at the far post and he just hits it first time, half volley, and United are tied up. And I guess Maguire redeemed himself with that. Not totally sure. And of course, towards the end of the game, when you need a player to come through, when you need someone who can provide you with a goal after very few clear chances, and you have a player like Cristiano Ronaldo, you just need to give him half a chance. And that's all he needed. Luke Shaw gets a chance to play a cross in. Perfect header from Ronaldo. Bottom corner. Keeper doesn't move. Gives United the lead. Game ends 3-2 for Manchester United. And Ole is the luckiest motherfucker on earth, man. I swear to God, dude. I need to call Ole and ask him for like random numbers because I'm sure I'll win the lottery with the luck from this guy, man. Every time it looks like he's gonna get sacked, like United just win. And it's no thanks to him because, like I said, from the moment I saw the starting lineup, I knew United were in trouble. So he needs to sort some things out. He needs to get more control over the dressing room. I think they all like him, but I think they need to respect him a little bit more. I think he needs to show his tactical abilities more, and he needs to realize that this is not. It's good. It's not good enough though. And yeah, we'll see because United have more difficult games coming up in the league. And if he screws those up, they might fire him then. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, that'd be all for me. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Football Roundup.